Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It is September the 2nd. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week. My Stay Safe at Home Day 171, reporting here from Vero Beach, Florida, from the Victoria at Indian River Shores. And I didn't stay safe at home today. No, I had a little bit of a couple of doctor's appointments and so forth to run around to. Nothing serious. I'm going to say at the outset here, Vero Beach, St. Lucie County, and Indian River County are very fortunate to have Cleveland Clinic here in our area. New in the past couple of years, they have brought a lot of great things to our community, excellent health care, and they have terrific doctors that they've imported from all over the United States to come in here and provide that health care. My primary physician, which is Dr. Brown, terrific guy. He's been here for a long time. And then Dr. Mason, he's another physician that I work with. They brought him in from Texas. He's a terrific guy. And a new doctor I'm working with Dr. Pagnotti. And they have some fantastic equipment to work with. Both of these two docs have terrific equipment. It all has to do with prostate stuff and all that sort of thing. And I know I'm not going to die in the very foreseeable future. At least I'll be good for another 6 months, maybe. No, seriously, I'm in really good shape. But they have great equipment to provide great health care at the Cleveland Clinic. So I just want you to know that, folks. You live in Martin, St. Lucie, and Indian River County, Treasure Coast area, even down in the Fort Lauderdale area. Cleveland Clinic has a big presence here in the state of Florida, and they do a terrific job. One other thing I want to report right off the bat is the Palm Beach County beaches are going to remain open for Labor Day. It was announced the other day that they were not going to be open. They were all going to be closed for Labor Day. Now they're going to be open. So, fortunately, I didn't report they were going to be closed because I didn't get around to doing it. If I had had it, I would have reported it, but I didn't have it. So anyway, that's what's going on with the beaches in Palm Beach County. And then the other thing is, yesterday, there was this terrible big dust-up about numbers. I didn't get the numbers in until like 3:15, 3:30, and I have my other radio network programming to do between 3 and 6 every day. So I was trying to do that and do this, and I don't multitask terribly well, I got to tell you that. And therefore, it took me a while to get the numbers up. And then as I was putting them up, I realized that one place they say there were 7,000 some odd deaths of, it was 7,569, something like that. Not deaths, I'm sorry, positives. And then another place it was 3,000 some odd positives. So, I mean, which number was right? And I didn't know which number to report, but I did go with the big number because, in fact, the big number was definitely the information that was required. And I'm going to tell you about that right now. Florida cut its ties with Quest because they failed to report 75,000 COVID-19 tests. This is according to the Department of Health. The Florida health officials reported a jump in positive COVID-19 testing cases Tuesday, but they say the increase is because of a large data dump from a private laboratory, Quest Diagnostics. As a result, the state has severed ties with that laboratory. I don't know what that means. How can you sever ties with the laboratory when you need the information that they're providing? And by the way, they're big. According to the Florida Department of Health, Quest violated Florida law when it failed to report COVID-19 tests, resulting in reporting them timely, and 75,000 cases were not reported. Most of them were like fairly recent ones, but there were some that were back as far as April. Very bad information. Most of the data in today's upload, while it will have historical significance, will have little impact on the status of the pandemic today, the Department of Health said in a statement. On Tuesday, the Department of Health reported 7,569 new cases, bringing the state's overall total to 631,040 since March. The Department of Health officials said Department of Health officials said had it not been for the test dump from Quest, there would have been 3,773 new cases. Prior to Tuesday, Florida had not reported more than 5,000 new cases since April the 16th. So yesterday they reported 3,773, and they also reported 7,569. Boy, was I confused. I mean, and they didn't explain any of this at that time. This all came in a little bit later. According to the Department of Health, Quest did notify the individuals who were tested positive prior to the data dump. For the most part, the tests were over 2 weeks old, but some date back as far as 5 months. According to the Department of Health, without the 5-month backlog of Quest results included in the Tuesday's numbers, the positivity rate would have been 5.9, but with the 75,000 tests, it jumped almost a full point to 6.8. Now, Quest Diagnostics said in a statement the delay in reporting was due to technical issues. The tests were 75,000 of the approximate 1.4 million COVID-19 tests that they have done so far. They said they greatly apologize. There was a technical glitch at their end, and therefore they had that problem. So they provided more testing than any other laboratory here in the state of Florida. All right, so this can become very political, and I don't want to be part of it because I promised I would not be. But I have to tell you, there are some of my friends, good friends, who do believe that this is being politicized with respect to not only Quest, but also with the governor and the state and so forth and so on. Needless to say, that's ongoing, and you're going to be reading about it, and there'll be a big dust-up over all of this. I personally, it's my opinion, and now this is not political, this is just my own personal opinion. I suspect that all the numbers are going to be accounted for appropriately. I do wonder sometimes whether they don't selectively put some numbers in some days and some numbers in the other days, especially when it gets around to weekends. However, I have no evidence of that, so please don't say Crider said. Crider did say it, but he also said he had no evidence of it, and he's not sure that that actually takes place. You know, it looks like a coincidence, but I don't believe in good luck, bad luck, or coincidences. So that's the way it goes. Alrighty, so that's where we are with that. By the way, the shout-outs today, doing some more frequent shout-outs, like for Heather Mason. Always say hi to Heather. I love that name. Marie. Oh, Marie. Thank you very much, Marie, for saying so many nice things. Marie Arnold lives here in our building, and she watches these videos when I send them to her. Joan, Ellen, Elizabeth, George, Ed, Vanessa in Miami, Tony down in Miami, Kevin out in Houston, the Minnetonka people, the Kennedys up on Long Island, and they sent me the picture of their dog, Lucas. That was very great. Really enjoyed that. Had a lot of really good comments about that. I'm getting some pictures of Katie coming up here in the next couple of days. She's a little dog that lives here in the building, and just a fabulous dog. Belongs to the Mancaries, and I don't know why I don't have pictures of her because she is so cute. She's a wonderful dog, so happy. The nicest little Yorkie I've ever seen. And then, of course, Captain Marcia down at our front gate does a really nice job. And Danny up in Jersey. Hey, Danny, thanks a lot for your insight into what you had to say today. Notice I didn't call you out on anything. No. You were entitled to your opinion. Oh, by the way, don't forget to push the like button. Please push the like button. That's very important. And I always say this. I'm not going to use the word because people have asked me, say, Crider, stop with that stupid word that the British people use, so don't use that. But I will say this. It's a whole lot easier to wear a mask than it is to wear a ventilator. Just think of that. You want to wear a ventilator? You know, you stick that thing down in your throat and all kinds. That's not pleasant. You think it's pleasant getting, not too pleasant getting the little swab when they do your testing? Try wearing a ventilator sometime. I mean, you don't wear a ventilator. You lay in bed with that thing stuck down your throat. Wearing a mask will possibly prevent you from ever having to deal with the ventilator. All right, I got to have to stick my glasses on for this one because these numbers are in some sort of weird color. The weather forecast for the Treasure Coast today for Wednesday, some clouds in the morning. That's past and will give way to generally sunny skies for the afternoon. And that's what's happening right now as we speak at 1:18 in the afternoon. High around 90 degrees today. Winds east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And tonight, a few passing clouds, low 77. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain tonight is going to be about 20%. And then tomorrow on Thursday, partly cloudy skies. A few showers or thunderstorms are possible. High 91 degrees. Winds east-southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour. The chance of rain tonight is about 20%. Alrighty, folks, so that's about it. Let's get into the numbers right away, and I'll give you the county-by-county numbers. And I'm going to say this. You'll hear me say it again. The numbers are so much better than they were yesterday. They're not great. I mean, you have like 124 deaths. There's nothing great about that, triple-digit deaths. But it's a whole lot better than the day before with 190. Back in a flash, folks. Alrighty, folks, as you hear me say every day, back in a flash, and here I am. It is Wednesday. The numbers came in on time today. Oh my goodness gracious. We talked about this earlier in the video about the dust up yesterday regarding the big dump of cases that were brought in by Quest, and that kind of threw us for a loop, and we had mixed numbers. We weren't sure which numbers were right, but anyway, that's all sorted out. That's kind of behind us today, and the numbers are so much better than yesterday. I wouldn't want to say that 124 deaths in the past 24 hours is a good number. But I'll tell you what, it's better than the 190 we had yesterday. And how about the 2,402 new positives in the past 24 hours? That's a whole bunch better than the 7,569 that I reported yesterday. When I say it's a whole bunch better, it's 5,167 better than yesterday. So we're in good shape from the standpoint of coming down, including the moving averages coming down. And I'll show you those in a minute. And our deaths came down by 66 over the 190 yesterday. So by no stretch of the imagination is 124 deaths, or are 124 deaths good, but much better than the 190 on the previous day. Now let's take a look at Dade County. That's Miami. 17 new deaths reported the past 24 hours, 341 new positives. In Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, 10 new deaths to report, 126 new positives. In Palm Beach County, 6 new deaths to report, 131 new positives. Already in Orange County, 5 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours and 88 new positives in the past 24 hours. In Brevard County is Melbourne, 8 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 45 new positives. In case I didn't tell you, Orange County is Orlando. That's the one with 5 and 88 up here on line 591. St. Lucie County is Fort Pierce, and that is 1 new death to report in the past 24 hours and 36 new positives. Let's go over to Martin County. That's Stewart. A little skeptical of this number. There were 0 new deaths to report and nothing else to report for new positives. It looks like maybe they didn't send anything in. So let's not get too excited about Martin County at the moment, although we can celebrate the 0-0 at least for the moment. All right, Indian River County, that's where I am right now in the Vero Beach area. 1 new death to report in the past 24 hours and 5 new positives. Nothing new to report in zip code 32963 or 32960. Those zip codes had no new positives to report. That's good news. We're happy about that. Let's slide over here and take a look at the lowest moving average, lowest 7-day moving average this was for the past 24 hours, but it's for 7 days. So as of today, the number is 108.71. That's the lowest number we have had since we started doing this. Now, we've been doing this for about 30 days. It was 112.14 yesterday, and then it was 110 on Monday, 109 on Sunday, and it was also a 109 on Friday. This is the first day we have gotten to a 108.71. Very good. We're real happy with that. Alrighty, folks, so let's take a look at the moving averages now. Here are the moving averages as I've plotted them now on my chart, and this is accurate as of September the 2nd on Wednesday, and as you can see, it's 108.71. It's been plotted. It almost looks like it's the same as this one, but this one was 109.71 on August the 30th. So we're liking what we see here at the moment. If we go back here to these sheets for just a moment, you'll see that we have some big numbers in here. See, this 124 helped bring things down. This 190 is going to be a killer in there for us for a while. This 190 is not going to be good, and this 143 won't drop off for a while, and this 138. But 138 will drop off tomorrow when we put a new number in over here. So that number could fall down a little bit more by the end of the week. So we're looking forward to that. Back to the moving averages for just 1 second, but there you go. That's the chart for that. And I like to show you this because graphically you can really feel better when you see numbers coming down like this. Now, I'm going to go over here to these charts that we have been talking about every day now, and you people seem to really enjoy these charts. This is the entire United States. These are the cases for the entire United States. And with respect to The world view at the moment, well, the USA, we know that. I don't even need to go into that anymore with you. We lead the world in total number of cases. If we go take a look at the total number of deaths, we lead the world in total number of deaths, 189,228. As far as new deaths were concerned around the world, in the past 24 hours, the new deaths, Mexico had 827, India had 695, and the USA had 328 new deaths in the past 24 hours. All right, we're going to take a look now at the entire United States here. And this will give you an idea of where we stand with cases in the USA. Well, we're number 3 in cases in the USA. That was the way it was yesterday. At least number 3 in overall total cases, California being first, Texas being second, Florida being third, 633,442. New York is behind us, Georgia is behind us, Illinois, Arizona, New Jersey, and North Carolina, and finally Tennessee. Now, in the case in the number of deaths for the entire United States, then that would be, as we always say, Florida's in number 5 place, New York 33,000, Jersey 16,000, California 13,000, Texas 13,000, Florida 11,503, and you can see the rest of the states coming along. People have asked me to do this because some of you don't watch every day. That's probably a good thing. There's no point in doing that. No point in watching every day. Now, as far as deaths are concerned for the entire United States for today, in the past 24 hours, well, Florida leads the pack. That's not a good thing. With 124, Mississippi had 33, Virginia had 29, Arizona had 21, Alabama had 17, Pennsylvania had 13, Indiana had 13, Oklahoma had 12, Minnesota had 10, and California had 6. So those were the number of deaths. And I know some of you are going to say, well, where's New York in this bunch? Guess what? New York didn't report any. Now, maybe they haven't gotten their reporting in yet, and maybe Jersey may not have their reporting in either at the present time, but that's how it shapes up. Now, let's just go quickly take a look at the state of Florida, because some of you have asked me about Florida and what's happening over here in Florida. So in terms of total number of cases, Miami-Dade is leading the pack, then Broward, Palm Beach, Hillsborough County, Orange County, Orlando, and as you can see, we're way down the pack there. Now, as far as deaths are concerned in the entire state of Florida, of course, Miami-Dade leads the pack, then Broward, Palm Beach, Pinellas, that's over on the west coast in the St. Petersburg area, in that general area over there, Hillsborough County, Polk, Orange County, 338 deaths. St. Lucie's down here at 237, and as we scroll down even further to Indian River County, we have a total of 103. So that's how the state of Florida stacks up right now. And then we'll do one more thing for you here. And these are the total number for the world view, so to speak. USA cases, 6,086,747 total positive USA cases. USA deaths, 184,910. And the global cases, my goodness gracious, 25,809,515. And the global deaths, 585,295. I hope my picture is not interfering with this up here in the top anymore today. The way the program is written, I can put it in any corner. I can't make it not be there. So I haven't figured out how to make it not be there yet. Anyway, those are the numbers for today. Today being Wednesday, September the 2nd. And numbers did come in on time today. A couple of more little things to talk about. Back in a flash. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to put up a couple of pieces of video here on the Village Beach Market. I told you yesterday what was going on down there. Well, now it's open. They have their little, food truck there. And the food truck is open for breakfast and lunch. There's some hours. Go to the Facebook and look up Village Beach Market, and they'll put the hours up there. These things change quite a bit. But breakfast, lunch, and then they do pre-prepared food for dinner in their little food truck. And in addition to that, you'll see pictures here, or a little bit of video here, of the produce stand. They have a produce stand with basic produce with lemons and tomatoes and garlic and potatoes and apples and all that sort of thing. And that's all available. And they're open. The little produce stand is open every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's weekdays. Spending $2.5 million in that Village Beach Market. So when you folks who are up north, when you get back here to Victoria or wherever you live here on the island, and we all go to the beach market. I mean, we might not do our primary shopping there, but I bet you we go there once a week or twice a week every time, just because it's convenient. It's very convenient. Jason is a terrific guy. If you haven't met him, go in there and meet Jason. He is the Jason Keene. He's the son of the gentleman who started the business many years ago. That store's been in business for about 40 years. So I want to suggest that you go in there and say hi to him when you get back. They're expecting to be open by the 1st of October. Don't count on it. I mean, there's a lot of work to be done. If they can get that thing open, get this whole thing built out in 30 days, it's going to be amazing. Here's a little useless bit of information. But I think they built the Empire State Building, I used to say in 9 months, but I think it's more like 13 months. Can you believe they built the Empire State Building in 13 months? And it's 100 and some stories high. So things can be done when you throw a lot of people at it. So he's got a lot of people down there working on it. But he didn't want to let you folks out because he said, I know people depend on us for this last minute stuff like the lemons and things like that. And they have all that stuff down there. So 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening. That's all I have to report, other than to say, please, please, please don't forget to push the like button. Alrighty. Appreciate you doing that. Very nice of you to do so. Never be a part of the problem and always be a part of the solution. And you folks have a very, very blessed Wednesday, and I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Thursday. Ron Crider checking out. No. Ron Crider signing out. Checking out sounds like I'm going to go away forever. That's not going to happen.